case of E. coli here in Western Mass took the life of a 6-year-old little girl. Now, following that, Western Mass News reporter Reagan Locre is getting answers on how E. coli is contracted, as well as the different strains. Reagan, what were you able to find out?
Chris, I spoke with a member of the microbiology department at UMass Amherst, Erica Hamilton, and she told me there are nearly 800 different strains of E. coli out there. She helps break down the two-way strains that specifically cause gastrointestinal disease are contracted.
Every mom thinks there's no way this could be me. There's no way this is gonna happen to me.
On Halloween night, Samantha Ocasio brought her children trick-or-treating, but first they stopped to grab some dinner at McDonald's. Ocasio tells Western Mass News her sons ordered chicken nuggets, while her daughter Angelica stuck with her usual order, a cheeseburger. And just hours after going door to door, Angelica started having symptoms of what her mom thought was a stomach bug.
I want to say moments later, she said, I'm tired. We didn't even make it out the bathroom. She was like, I'm tired. And she literally collapsed in my hands. She just stopped breathing in my hands. She went blue. It was fast.
6-year-old Angelica unfortunately died just hours later at Bay State Medical Center. McDonald's tells Western Mass News the strain of E. coli Angelica had was not the same as the one from their recent outbreak that took place across the country. That's what got us wondering how many different strains of E. coli are out there. And it turns out there are hundreds and hundreds of them.
Some are completely harmless and live in your intestines and do good things for you. Others are not quite so harmless.
Western Mass News took our questions to UMass Amherst microbiologist Erica Hamilton, who helped break down what E. coli is and how it spreads. She says some strains can cause things like urinary tract infections, while others can cause gastrointestinal issues.
The strains that cause gastrointestinal infections are adapted to or are particularly good at causing GI infections.
And unfortunately, since E. coli is in feces, it's very easy to spread. Hamilton tells us there are 2 ways to get E. coli that cause gastrointestinal issues. The first,
somebody has it, had an issue, they had diarrhea, did not wash their hands properly when they were done, and came into contact with you or your food, and you picked it up that way.
And according to Hamilton, the second is if E. coli is already present on the food itself.
You hear about ground beef being a harbor for things like E. coli, but people forget that vegetables are also a really common place that organisms, foodborne illness organisms like E. coli, they can live in vegetables very easily.
McDonald's provided Western Mass News with a statement that reads in part, upon being made aware of this devastating report, we immediately reached out to the Massachusetts Department of Public Health, our own third-party experts, and our supply chain team. What's important to know is that the public health officials have not connected any reports of E. coli to McDonald's in Massachusetts or the broader Northeast region. Coming up tonight at 6, we just told you how you can get E. coli, but next, we're breaking down how to keep yourself and your loved ones safe from E. coli. Reporting live in studio, Reagan Locre for Western Mass News.